Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aldi Eno Prasetiyo. My student number A3215005. Now I will present about my paper with the title An Analysis of Racial Injustice in 12 Years a Slave Movie. Okay, check it out. First, I will explain a little bit about a 12 Years a Slave movie. This movie directed by Steve McQueen and written by John Ridley in 2012. And then this movie tells about the life of Solomon Northup. He is an independent Negro born in New York who has kidnapped, sold, and enslaved. This movie is the representation of racism in the United States in 1853. And racial injustice in this movie is very clearly illustrated by the journey of Northup Solomon, who has unjustly carried out by white people because Solomon was a black people. Okay, next. The problem statement. I use the problem statement is what types of racial injustice are in 12 Years a Slave movie. Okay, next. Next is the theoretical framework. Paradise et al. Explain racial injustice become 5 that are prejudice, stereotypes, discrimination, violence, and segregation. And then next, the finding and discussion. And in this finding and discussion, I divided into 5. The first is prejudice. This film tells prejudice in the section when the Solomon Northup get the bad feeling by white people and then he puts in the jail. And then next, the stereotypes. It looks at the categorizing of black people by their physical appearance and identity. It seemed when Mr. Solomon debate with John Tibbetts. And then the discrimination. It looks in the black people who have restriction of self-identity and unfair treatment based on race from white people. White people make a rules that harm to black people. And next, the physical violence. Black people are chained, beaten, and then last hanged, persecuted, and whipped, which cause injury and death. And then the psychological violence. Black people are coerced, forced, raped, pressure which damage mentally and physically. And next, the segregation. White people house is different with black people, which is they live. White people live in the beautiful house, and then while the black people live in slum house. It's so different. And for the conclusion from the analysis, it can be concluded that the racial injustice must be abolished in the world because it causes social inequality and suffering for some people. It is clearly illustrated in the 12 Years a Slave movie. It's the interesting movie to watch. where white people were higher than black people. Okay, thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.